Greetings everyone, welcome to whitefalconplays Years of Division. Well, looks kind of cool. Similar to Symphony of War, I guess, maybe. I haven't tried it yet. We'll read the little blurb. Command a squad of loyal warriors and lead them to victory in turn-based tactical battles. Guide your team as they learn new skills and form bonds with one another, shaping their growth to suit your strategy. Fight back against the war of betrayal in these first 7 chapters of a year of Division. First 7 chapters. The demo. So I don't think we'll get 7 chapters in the demo, but we'll get an idea of what's going on. Let's jump in and have a little looks. Overall difficulty. Hard should be fine. Increased number of enemies with additional strength. Enemy routinely have special abilities and use slightly more aggressive formations and tactics. Feels like there's a lot going on between the difficulties. Defeated units return after each chapter, but fail the chapter if 3 die. Perfect for those new to Years of Division but experienced in the genre who want a little extra challenge. Perfect for those who already played Years of Division on a lower difficulty. Alright, hard should be fine. Let's start with that. Oh, you can change it yourself. Go hard. Alright, here we go. You think the others will be back soon? They've been gone for hours. If it takes this long to catch dinner every night, we won't reach the capital in time. Be patient, Annaka. Interesting character. Our characters will sit empty at the coronation. It will be an insult to the new king. An international incident. All because Arcett can't be trusted to catch a few rabbits for dinner. Be patient. Hunting at the Hammer Grove is more difficult than chasing deer in hunting grounds back home. Then we should have accompanied him. At the very least, we could have offered some guidance. Oh. Do you know a new hunting technique for catching rabbits with a sword? Or maybe you'd like me to clobber one with my axe? Or maybe... Enough. You've made your point. My point is that you need to relax, princess. You may not think highly of your brother, but don't underestimate him. He won't disappoint us. Besides, Kalan is here to help. The job is well in hand. Let's just enjoy the warmth of the fire and sunset over the divide. I know. You're right, of course. I just don't like having to wait so long with nothing to do. Here's something to do. Hey, boss. Look what I found. A couple of travelers alone by the campfire. Traveling alone like times like these? Why, something bad could happen to them out on the road. And look at that jewelry. That'll be easy pickings, hey, boss? Just think of the gold they might be carrying. We'll drink well tonight. Go get them. What, alone? You scared? Now's your chance to prove you can handle yourself. You got it, boss. Bandits, we're under attack. Bandits here? We're just off the main road. We'll have to fight. Time to put your training to good use. They're too far away for you to reach us now. We'll move closer and wait for them to approach. You go first. I'll be right behind you. Aren't you the guard? Alright. Annaka, we're going first, apparently. Move to the indicated spot by moving the cursor there and pressing. I guess this is attack. This is non-attack movement. Order Annaka to end the turn by selecting wait. Oh, you're going to go ahead anyway. So we got health, mana, some other thing. Level 1 warrior, Yova. Right, Yova. All by himself. They're here. Time to make your move. I'll face him. He doesn't look so tough. I could use the practice. Go. I'll watch your back. Alright. Attack. Let's attack Annaka's preview. When you're ready to attack, select the enemy by pressing the mouse button. What do we got here? Base 1, base 0, total 1, total 0. We're going to go hit first, 100%, 47%, 95%. Okay, poor guy. Okay. I am. Hit me, 47%. Lucky. Okay, experience points for the whole group. Yeah, that's how it's done. I did it. But he got hidden. I don't feel too good. You'll be okay. Keep fighting like that. And before long, we'll have to tell Kaylin you don't need a royal protector anymore. Is that you or Kaylin? Ha! I don't think you'd ever agree with that. You're probably right. But proven you're serious now. Let's hold our position and see if this other one still wants to fight. Your phase ends automatically when all units have taken a turn. You can end the turn early by pressing N in your phase. Won't let us move them. Enemy phase. We're half dead. That idiot. Fine. Gotta do everything myself. Come on, boys. Cover my back. Ooh. Even more of them now. And it looks like they still do want to fight. Brave bandits. Should have expected reinforcements. Still, I like our chances. We'll just have to move in and finish it. I'm ready. This one won't land a hit. Watch me. Yova, this doesn't look good. Why does he get to strike before me? I'm the one attacking him. True, 100% chance to hit. He's got reflexes higher. This bandit must have got good reflexes. Every unit has 2 stats that affect their speed in combat. Haste and reflex. If the defender's reflex score is greater than the attacker's haste, the defender gets to strike first. Okay. You can see your haste and enemy's reflex by moving the mouse over this thing. Okay, I've been doing that. Top of the preview. Okay, so our haste is 1. Theirs is 3. Okay. So he gets to strike me first because his reflex score is higher than my haste. Worse than that, having the first strike not only means he gets to attack first, but it also means the strike is guaranteed to hit. So's all of them nearly. Can't beat him if he's guaranteed to hit me before I can even swing at him. What should I do? Back off. I'll handle this one. My haste is better than yours. I should be able to get the first strike against the enemy. Okay, what should I do instead? You can focus your turn. It will heal your injury, but cost you some mana. You can cancel an action by pressing the right mouse button. Oh, I like it. Oh, that's cool. Nice and easy. Select Annaka's current space in order to stay where she is. Focus heals a unit by up to 20 points. But costs 1 point of mana per point of healing. Who's focused now? So this is going to cost me 10 mana? Whoa. Okay, it's a lot. Fair enough. But that's a full heal. Good. Annaka's healed. Now order Yova to attack the enemy. Alright. Should we do side attacks or anything? There, see? My haste is better than an opponent's reflex. So now I have the first strike and my strike is guaranteed to hit. Yep. Got a lot of haste. Always keep a close eye on haste and reflex in combat. Make sure you're picking a good fight. Remember, you can move the mouse over the icon at the top of combat preview for a breakdown of haste and reflex. Icon at the top of the combat preview. This thing, yeah. Okay, so we get 100% hit. He gets 100% hit anyway. Then we take him out. I understand. The attack gets first strike if his haste beats the defender's reflex, and the defender gets it if their reflex beats the attacker's haste. That's exactly right. And if the attacker's haste and the defender's reflex are tied, the attacker gets the first strike. Now let's end this. Boom. Cool. Okay, separate experience point. They're coming anyway. 1 each. Alright, they're close now. Let's move in and use what we've practiced to finish them off. I'm ready. But wait, how can I know the haste and reflex score of my enemies? I'll need to know that if I want to make sure I get the first strike in. You can view any unit's stats by moving the cursor over them and pressing the shift key. That works for all allies and enemies alike. But there's even an easier way to see haste and reflex. You can hold the Q button to see the haste and reflex of all units at once. Use that info to make a plan and defeat those bandits. Victory, defeat all enemies, all allies are defeated. Okay. Haste. Reflex. Okay, so we want to attack this guy and that guy attack that guy. So shift brings up all their information. Range, physical, accuracy 65. Alright. So I believe we go up here. Attack. We get first strike. We're going to have 1 life left. Oh, because he's got 12 HP. No, no. We're not going to have 1 life left. He hits us for 9. We're on full health. Oh, we'll see what happens. I guess that's if the whole thing played out. Yeah. Or are we going to potentially not be able to hit one? Okay. I guess if we miss on the second attack, it's could happen. What if we go behind? Rush. Attack with a melee weapon, +6 damage and -6 haste. Yova, bandit, us. Look at his hat down. Got no hat in the image. Okay, so people can die pretty quickly if you don't do the right thing. Kind of cool. Good work. It's over now. Thank you, Yova. My first real battle. I always knew it would feel different than training. It was even more thrilling than I expected. The adrenaline is unimaginable. How about, like, she just killed 2 people. Wasn't frightening too, though. Was startlingly real, having someone actually trying to kill me. You get used to it. Here's our friends. Hope you're all hungry, because we caught a great haul. Arcett, pay attention. There's blood everywhere. This is obviously the scene of a battle. We need to work on your situation awareness when we get back. Aren't they the hunters of the group? Princess Annaka, are you okay? What happened? So these are brother and sister, I guess. I'm alright, Callan. Thank you. Bandits assaulted me, and I was forced to fight. Nothing we couldn't handle. They were brazen, though. Something has them feeling confident. Bandits. The Darakmans stopped patrolling this road? We've never had trouble with this road before. Yet, I can count the number of patrols I've seen since crossing the divide on the hand. Something isn't right. I'm glad you're both alright. Is this fire still lit? You can tell us the story of your victory over some delicious flame-roasted rabbit. Goodness. Although the excitement of battle, I'd completely forgotten how hungry I was. Yes, by all means, let us eat. I'm sorry, Your Highness, but I don't think we should stay here. The road's not safe. We need to move our camp somewhere more hidden. He's right. There are a few bandits this bold, there will be more. Of course, you're right. Thank you both for your counsel. We'll pack up camp and eat later. But my rabbits! Don't worry, they'll still be good later. And I'll tell you what. If we can make our camp near some bearded elm, I'll show you a secret. What's his name? Darakman smoking technique. Darakman. Alright. Stage complete. Would you like to save the game? Okay. A cold welcome start. Okay. At last, we've reached Yelos. And in good time, too. Oh, you were saying you weren't going to make it in good time. You ship out a rest here a day and here, but pressing on before Darakma for the coronation. And a welcome rest it will be. Hiking through the brush is much harder on feet than walking on the road. You'd be fine if you wore boots instead of sandals, like you were told to. The road's too dangerous. We needed to avoid hitting more bandits. Yeah. Say, Yova, what was that name of that bakery we visited last time we passed through? Something's not right here. Where is everyone? It's true. The streets of Yelos are usually bustling with traders and craft folk. Looking around now, you almost think nobody lives here at all. Stand your ground. This smells like trouble. Whoa. There's a guy on a tower. Well. What a bunch of Kales doing here like a time like this. Time like this? What do you mean by that, sir? Sir? Stay back, Annaka. Annaka? I'll handle this. Explain yourself now, stranger. I'm sure the general will explain everything once I hand you over. That'll be a big mistake. These are the prince and princess of Kaylia. You won't lay a hand on them. Princess and prince? My lucky day. I'm going to be a hero. A rich hero. Get 'em, boys. Callan, what's all this about? Attacking us in the streets of Yelos? Who are these people? I'm not sure. They don't look like soldiers. Maybe it's some kind of... Enough talk. Draw your weapons and defend yourself. We'll figure this out later. I'll lead the way. My bow is a ranged attack, so I can hit enemies 2 or 3 spaces away, even over a wall. I'll show you. Select Arcett by moving the... Sorry, I've got some adrenaline software thing coming up. The cursor to him and pressing this... Yeah, easy enough. Well, okay. Attack over the wall. Oh, if you did a bit more damage, take cover. Take cover too slow. When a unit takes cover, it reduces the hit chance of all subsequent enemy strikes. This take cover is after all enemy strikes, so it has no effect and will be skipped. Okay. Got good accuracy, Arcett. We've got 2 things we can equip later on. That should have made it harder for us to... Oh, we friggin' missed. Ouch. What? Why did I miss? When it's your enemy's turn in combat, if their weapon cannot counter an attack at the same range as yours, they spend their turn taking cover. When your enemy takes cover, they reduce your chance of hit with subsequent attacks. So my enemies will take cover anytime I attack with my bow? How can I stop them? You need to make sure you hit them before they have a chance to take cover by keeping your haste high. You need to be careful. Just as melee opponents can't counter attacks against your bow, you won't be able to counter attack if the enemy gets close to you. Princess Annaka, why don't you focus on the left side? While Yova and Arcett both have good haste scores, my training with you has focused on reflex. That means you and I will be faster at countering attacks than we are attacking. It's time to put those training to practice. I'm ready. What should I do? If you want to counter an enemy, you need to stand inside their attack range. You can see the attack range of an enemy by selecting them. You can select an enemy to see what tiles they can attack. Select the indicated enemy now by moving the cursor to them and pressing this thing. That's so funny. Not funny. So interesting, isn't it? Because normally you'd always want to be away from their attack range, but with this kind of skill system or attack system, good. Seeing the enemy attack range, different. Seeing the enemy attack can help you avoid attacks or provoke them. You can also press P to see the attack range of all enemies. For now, move Annaka to the enemy's range. I thought, well, here would be better, because then he wouldn't be able to attack the thing. Oh, we get, like, extra bonuses here, I guess. Good. Oh, this guy isn't in range. Okay. When the enemy's turn comes, Annaka should get the first strike. As for me, my knives let me fight in melee or at range. So as long as a range... So as long a range as Arcett's bow. Not as long, sorry. Yova and I can start the archer to our right. If you want to see my stats or the stats of my units, just move the cursor over the unit and press shift. Now it's time to put what you've learned to practice to defeat the enemies. I feel like he needs to get in melee, whereas the guy will attack back. It's definitely like put on a platter for you to read. We'll go down here. Because we'll hit first. He's just going to take cover. This seems good for me. Animations look pretty cool. Take first hit. That's all we need. Archie got too close. He's got a little star on him. 12 damage? Jeez. Okay. We could move into his radius, but I feel like that's not the best strategy. You got good haste. We could, instead of taking a hit, we could throw daggers first. But we should be okay. Dead after one hit. That should be fine. Oh, look, we look the same. Oh, one hit, dead. Bam. Lucky they're weak. We can't attack him, so we go for a thing. How far is the range of my attack? Okay, we'll have to go here. Oh, there it goes. It goes red. Okay, so he takes cover first, which is annoying. But if he attacks us, we'll get a first attack anyway. I feel like we take this slow and steady. Or do we just... What does he do? 13. Plus 10 hit with melee. Alright, well... I guess we'll take the hit. Stand by. Wait here without ending turn. They can act again this round, remaining in action points. Wait. We'll just wait here. Oh, he's got a little bow. The same as the other dude. What's this down here? Special gauge. That was smart of him. So he'll be able to, but if we have standing on terrain provides benefits in combat. You move the cursor over a tile to see what the effect of the terrain has. Enemy is on a fortification which gives a defensive bonus against melee. Try fighting with ranged attacks. So he can attack us. Do it. A little bit slow. So she can rest. She can move and then rest? No, because focus, you can't move. We can have a look. We go up here and then... Oh, we can focus up here. Okay, ranged. I can't get to him just yet. So, what does this do? Evade magic. Plus 3 defense versus magic. Plus 10 to hit with melee. Plus 2 damage with melee. Okay. Interesting, because you're like jumping out of the woods at them. We're so far away with our bow. You gonna come out now, mate? Look at this big defender dude. He's only got 3 HP. If we're faster... Yova's first hit. So close. I knocked on some doors and found some friendlier villagers to talk to. The news is grim, Your Highness. Let's hear it. They say the new king of Darakma, King Albert, has declared war on Kaylia as his first act as king. War? Why would he do that? Darakma has been our ally for thousands of years. I'm sorry, Your Highness, I don't know. The people I spoke to didn't know either. A war? Then our people we just fought here were just armed villagers. They say the Darakman army is offering a reward for capturing Kaylia. The reward for either of you would probably be huge. The people of Bayless turned on us for gold? Is Darakman loyalty so easily bought? Watch your tongue, loyalty is a luxury. You and I can afford it, but no, not everyone can. I'm sorry, Yova. I didn't mean you, obviously. Even if that explains why these people would attack us, it doesn't explain why King Albert declared war on us in the first place. I'm afraid we won't find out for some time, as we have to turn back now. We won't be welcome at this coronation any longer, for sure. If they are even still holding the coronation, we should go right away. Not safe for you or your brother to stay in Darakma. Seems a night's rest in a warm bed was too much to hope for. We'll be alright, Annaka. This must be a mistake. The Darakmans are our allies. Whatever some new king says. We'll get home, and then we'll get to the bottom of this. I don't think it's that easy. He's the king. I hope you're right. So we've got to save every single time. It's interesting. Enemies are approaching the bridge. Cleric, get over here. I'm here, Captain. The moment has arrived. And now you must decide. Will you truly enforce this blockade? Will you truly give the order to attack Kaylik travelers just trying to return home? Only if they don't surrender. You're not going to cause a problem for me, are you? If you're asking me if I will attack these travelers, I will not. You are too cavalier in ordering this act of senseless violence. You need to remember the tale of Isaac the stable hand. Teaches the virtue is found in the... What I need for you is to fight, not storytelling. You're a soldier, and I expect you to follow your orders. I'm a cleric first. My orders come from the far above you. This war does not make sense, and Modaris would not want it. Modaris. I will not attack these innocents, and I will not take orders from one who has not respect for teaching of our Lord. You need to get used to the idea that Kaylas are our enemy now, whether or not you like it or not. Get out of my sight. I'll see you disciplined when the battle's won. The Darakman army has blocked the bridge. We need to find another way. Is there another way? We need to cross the divide to return to Kayla. The nearest crossing is at Doriga, just a few days' journey south. I'm not eager to delay our return. If this bridge is guarded now, won't that bridge be guarded by the time we arrive there? It does seem likely. Doesn't that mean we have to fight the Darakman army? I think it's our best option. Yova, will you be alright? Don't worry about me. I'm not happy about having to do this, but I left Darakman army long ago. My loyalty is with you now. Thank you, Yova. That means a lot to me. It had better. Now let's go. We have a tough fight ahead of us. Yova, the enemy is quite close. I think we can use that to our advantage if we flank them. Good idea. You go first, then I'll follow up. Select Callan and position him near the enemy. Order Callan to stand by. This will pause his turn and let you move other units. Okay, Yova, I'm standing in position and this guy's not moving at all. Because I use stand by instead of wait, I'll be able to move again after you defeat the enemy. To earn the flanking bonus, you need to make a melee attack from far side of this enemy. I'm on my way there now. Just changed her voice completely. On my way there now. Attack the nearby enemy. Perfect. Now that we're standing on opposite sides of the target, Yova is earning the flanking bonus. Where's that? Oh, here. Grants 15 to hit and +4 haste reflex on melee attacks if an ally is on the other side of the target. Okay. Flanking grants a bonus to hit chance and haste. You can see the details by moving the mouse over the flanking icon that has appeared on the far left. Because the flanking bonus, my haste exceeds my enemy's reflex by 5 or more, which means I get to strike twice before my opponent can respond. Oh wow, that's pretty amazing. Exactly. Because we're flanking this enemy, you should be able to avoid taking any damage from counterattacks. Now carry out the attack. What's happening here? You've been outflanked. Easy. Now let's press on and break this blockade. Okay. You can't attack again because... Well, you can. So you can use your rest of your movement. Unfortunately, you can't get anywhere close enough to attack. Do we attack the archer? They don't get anything special from being a spearman, do they? What's his... Okay. Haste is 5. That's a lot. So he's going to be able to attack me first. I guess we have to go with the archer. What are we looking at? 7 and 7? That's good enough. These, like, really low percentages are going to stuff me up, aren't they? So because this guy's faster than me anyway... Oh, I can stand in the trees, though. Are they both... I got to turn him off. What happens if they both attack me? 13. What's my damage at? Oops. How do I get to her information? Power 2. You use swords. Where's the damage? Total damage 11. This gives me, oops, this gives me 2 extra attack. Okay. Kind of like feel like this would be pretty good. And then we've got this guy who'll just start walking closer. She's all by herself down there. It's dangerous. Everyone just leaves the princess to her own devices. Oh, he's coming out. Unfortunately, we haven't got enough damage to kill him, so he's going to hit us twice. Ouch. And we got to watch out because there's lots of them around. 4 damage? Oh no. He attacked me first. Wait, did I get that wrong? Whoops. Okay, I gotta level up. Okay. Power bonus. That could be quite handy right now. So it's a random little thing. All of them are decent. And then this is your evasion +2. Speed increase. Okay. Annaka leveled up. When you level up, you get to spend attribute points to improve your stats. Your points are shown in the colored boxes to the left. Spend them with the arrow buttons. Spend all your points to finish leveling up. If you aren't sure what stat to buy, you can check show recommendations to see what stats are recommended. Okay. Insight. What does insight do? Spend attribute points to improve Annaka's stat. Wow, you got a whole lot of different stats. So we've got might. Increase the damage of attacks based on their might rating. These swords don't get much damage from might, and she can't promote into any paths that need might. There's little to use of her. Kills crit hit bar. Oh, that must be your crit hit bar at the bottom. Based on the attack crit's rating. Annaka's swords make excellent use of prowess. The building prowess can allow to score lots of critical hits. Increases her hit points. Insight. Reduce the damage from physical attacks by 1 per point. Most units can benefit from some defense, as reducing enemy physical damage is always valuable. For her, it feels like she wants to be high damage, high reflexes, isn't it? Defending your first strike is... Let's get that up. How many points do we have? 2. How many points do we have? Oh, we got this many points? Increase the damage of attack based on their dexterity rating. Annaka's swords get most of their damage from dexterity. Increasing is critical to making sure Annaka's damage continues to grow. And then crit and health. Increases the effect of attacks based on their potency rating and improves many spells. Currently need potency. She can promote into Slip Blade, which uses potency for damage. This makes Annaka a good candidate for magic weapon. You can promote into Slip Blade, which uses potency for damage. Magic weapon. So if you want to build her as a magic welder, you'd go into potency. Okay. Accuracy. Improves hit chance by 5% per point. A pretty accurate by default, but she doesn't add occasional points in accuracy. Her hit rate may start to fall behind as enemies' evasion increases. Okay. Okay, cool. That's a kind of cool system. Oh, we went so quickly that we can take him out twice. Wow, she's getting tons of experience. What the heck? There's a golden bunny. Look, a golden rabbit. I've heard stories that whoever can catch and defeat one will receive a blessing. We should try and defeat one if we can. Golden rabbits. Whichever unit defeats a golden rabbit will become permanently stronger. Golden rabbits will try to escape the level. You can move the cursor over a rabbit to see where it will move this round and select it to see where it will escape. Well, that's pretty Lucky. Okay, so we need to deal with this guy. I guess he's too far away to do anything else. We'll just do this to start with. And we got a lot of rangers coming up, so we've got to be careful about that. Speed. That how far you can run? Oh no, you get an extra point in speed. I get what it means. Okay. We got might, which is all her damage. Haste, yes. Reduces enemy chance hit by 6 point. Most units can benefit from some evasion, as avoiding enemies' attacks is always valuable. Yova will be spending most of her time in melee or tanking, which makes evasion more useful. Condition. Some health is good, but might is probably better. You can take one of each, I guess. But like attack's pretty damn good. We'll do that. Accuracy or defense? I like how like specifically says about these people. Most units can benefit from as a melee unit, defense is especially valuable to Yova. Alright, we'll go with some defense. I like it. Now, we can throw some daggers. I can't get into melee range though. This is plus 25 to evade ranged. We can just go here and focus. How do we get our mana back? We can take it slow. Bunny's coming straight at us. Who should take the bonus? Probably our main character here. Let's have them move up. Can't focus if I do that. And they'll attack me. Alright, she can stay here. I feel like she's not gonna be able to catch the bunny though. Wait, she could go here. And focus maybe. Everyone can come up this way. There's no time limit. Good miss. It takes away 10% per one. Only one of them moves. Gone. We've got to be careful about experience point, don't you? Because Yova's leveling up way quicker. That's pretty cool. We'll go in here. We'll come around this side. We'll just wait. There's a whole lot of guys coming behind us. Who are you attacking? Yeah, fair enough. They're coming. All right. So who wants the bunny? Is it red? Does that mean it's going to give us strength-based stuff? How much life does it have? 8. Well, this is a good character to do it with, I guess. Whoa. He's already had a level up. I thought it was stat bonus. Learn ability, evasion +2. +1. All of them? Oh, it's just a one. No. Wow. Okay. All of them. Wow. Okay. I think we won't go potency. We'll go a different route, I guess. Route. Direxity, dexterity. More damage. You shouldn't need too much evasion. Defense. So what do we got here? Reduces damage from magical attacks by 1 per point. Most units can benefit from some resolve as reducing enemy magical damage is always valuable. Swords are not good weapon for fighting spellcasters, but some of Annaka's promotions can make her a better mage slayer. Alright, we'll do that. Okay, bow on this guy. This guy can come in here and attack this guy. Wait. We could get... I don't think we need it. We could do this. Okay. Oh, they got love hearts. So this guy can throw like us. This seems the best option. 90%. See you later. Everyone's leveling up. Accuracy. That's going to help a lot. Make sure the damage is consistent, reliable. Adding resolve can help him survive those fights, especially if you aren't buying reflex for him. Okay. Yeah, we're not doing reflex, I guess. Haste. Critical hits more often. Alright, well, we're going with what they're kind of saying. Then we can go for a ranged attack here. 5 and 5. Alright, so this guy hasn't leveled up yet. We need to get him a kill. 100% makes sense. Luckily, we're still alive. Wait, did that help because he was next to someone? Alright. Just be next to people. Okay. Equipment. Counterattack. Axe, equip. Okay. Just in case you want to change it, I guess. I should have, whoops. Once it's done, it's done. Your range is here. We'll just sit here. You're not going to be able to get in there to take the damage. Guy's got a lot of HP. Captain. I need to take this thing off. So if we get in the way, I don't think it matters, does it? Guy's a bit hurt though. So in here, evade melee. This was a silly idea potentially. If someone gets killed, what happens then? We're just all staying close. I guess they're going to go for the archer. And he hasn't got masses of health, so maybe it was stupid going in there without being able to attack at the same time. He's dead. Now what happens? Everyone said, well, it was hard, but I didn't expect it to hurt like this. I'll slip away and wait for your wounds to heal. Others will be fine without me for now. Okay. Fair enough. Unit injured and defeat. When one of your units runs out of hit points, they are injured and must withdraw from the current battle. Injured units return fully healed at the start of the next chapter. However, if too many of your units are defeated this way, you'll have to try the chapter again. Okay, fair enough. I kind of want this guy to get their finishing hit. What's this haste? The haste versus reflex will take the first hits, not doubled. It is doubled. Take 2 first hits, fine. Yova, you can take them, I guess. Actually, we'll do. This will give him experience anyway. Want to be min-maxy about it. Yova, take him out the first hit. Okay. You'll get a level up. Strength. Power. Haste, all about haste, eh? Defense. Let's go defense. All right. I've scouted across the bridge. Not guarded, but on the other side. It should be safe for us to cross now. Good. We'll cross without delay. Forgive my intrusion, but I think I know your face. You're Princess Annaka of Kaylia, are you not? Keep your distance, stranger. Identify yourself. I've just fought a battle, of course. You're suspicious of me. I should have started by introducing myself. I am Goland, a cleric of Modaris, god of Darakma. I was sent here to support the soldiers of Darakma in a holy war, a war with which I do not agree. In truth, I had thought I would be able to prevent some of the fighting. It appears I overestimated myself. A holy war? Forget my sister's quiet. I'm Prince Arcett, and this is Prince Annaka. We are pleased to make your acquaintance, Goland. Yes, it's good to meet someone in Darakma these days that does not agree with the war. You said it was a holy war. Does that mean the Darakma is attacking for religious reasons? All I know is they were ordered to support the conquest of Kaylia in the name of Modaris. But I have spent my life in the service of Modaris, and I can say for certain that you would not want this war. I refuse to believe it. Then why attack? Maybe King Albert is using Modaris' name as a pretext for war. I don't know enough to say, but I am friends with the bishop named Met, who runs a temple in the south of Darakma. He is a good man and well informed. He would know the truth of this so-called holy war. I plan to travel south to see him soon. I can no longer serve Darakma while they persist in this injustice. We would go ourselves. Would you accompany us? It would make finding our way much easier. But your highness, we can't afford this detour. We must return to Kaylia to tell King what has we learnt. Not safe for you in Darakma. Thank you for your concern, Kellen. But this is something we must do. If we can learn more about the reasons for this war, then that is an information Father will need in order to choose the right path for Kaylia. I want to go home too, but there is to be a war, then I can not spend it hiding behind the walls of Kayla City. I have to help. You will make a wise queen one day, Annaka. If you have to do this, then I am with you. So, Galand, will you come with us? Will you help us great? He's literally going there. Would be my honor. You know, Prince Arcett. You remind me of the story of how Saint Olmond found his way into the service of the king in ancient times. I don't know that story. Tell me as we walk. Gladly, you see. Saint Olmond was born simply Olmond, a sheep herder, who hailed from the plains of... Okay. Pretty cool so far. Ooh. Sir, we finished securing the temple as instructed. Finally, this temple will be thorn in our side no longer. Sent to silence priests who question their own holy war? What a waste of my time. At least it's done now. I can return to the capital. Welcome, new friends, to Aston Temple. You know they say this temple dates back to the first years of the Great Wall? Let me find Alma and make introductions. It's huge. The ceilings tower up into the sky. Is every Darakman temple so grand? Every one of them. We have never been at a temple of Modaris before, Kellen. No, I haven't had much opportunity to travel. Only when traveling with their highness. Goland. Who are these people? They don't look like priests. But I don't know, Modaris. They look like soldiers. I pray that Elmet and the others are alright. This was a trap. I should have known. A trap? No, this is outrageous. This is an outrage, sorry. Who are these people to sully the sacred halls with violence? How dare they defile this temple? I'm sorry I allowed myself to be upset, but I am worried for Elmet. I know I have no right to ask, but please, will you help save this temple, or we're going to be attacked? Of course. I agree. Whoever these people are, it seems clear to me that they are ill-intentioned. Thank you, both of you. Sir, enemies have approached the temple. They look like Kayla's mostly, and Darakman priest, cleric, sir. Kales? They must have a death wish. Destroy them. I've wasted enough time on this errand already. Yes, sir. And make it quick. I have more important work to attend to today. The stairs in the corner lead down to the cellar. If they're holding Alamak, Met, and the others, that's where they'll be. We have to hurry and reach those stairs. If Alamet and the others are still alive, they may be injured from the attack. There's still a chance I can heal them before it's too late. Alright, let's press forward to the stairs and move quickly. We'll need to have 4 action points available when we arrive to access the cellar, so make sure to plan ahead. My apologies, but I don't carry any weapons. I cannot fight as others do. I can still help though. I know a handful of spells that should be useful in a fight. I can heal damaged allies when I am adjacent to them, and I can also smite enemies from a short distance, if those enemies are at full health. If they're at full health? If you want to read more about my spells, you can see all my details, like moving the cursor over me and pressing shift. You can do this to learn more information about any unit. Alright. 9 rounds pass. Jeez. There's 2 chests. You know what I'll need to do? 4 action points to open that. Alright, interesting. We might leave it here for the first episodes, and then we'll carry on. I'm really enjoying myself. We'll finish this area. I don't know how far the demo goes. Gelder Warlock. But we'll continue on in the next episode, guys, and see how we go. Alright, thanks so much for watching, guys. If you want to like the video, that would really help me out, and I really appreciate it. Subscribe for more stuff I do. And if you want to play this yourself, there'll be a link in the demo, link in the description for the demo, and also wishlist it because that really helps the developer out. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you really enjoyed it. We'll see you next time. White Falcon out.